Hi everyone. We are working on The Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Roderick Rules, for our Just for Fun book read. We've read for 3 days now, so we're going to read for today, and then there will be more videos up for next week. Okay, so let's get started. We just left off with finding out a lot about his dad's model Civil War reenactment thing, talking a little bit about Rowley. We'll see what happens next. So Tuesday. I thought I was done hearing about Rowley's trip, but I was wrong. Yesterday, our social studies teacher asked Rowley to tell the class all about his vacation, and today he came to school wearing his ridiculous costume. But what was even worse was when some girls came up to Rowley at lunch and started saying a whole bunch of things. Will you tell us more about your trip? See. So he's all dressed up right now. I think he is acting kind of jealous. What do you guys think? Not a good way to act. But then I realized maybe that wasn't such a bad thing after all. So I started parading Rowley around the cafeteria because after all, he is my best friend. Rowley here just got back from South Dakota. South America. Whatever. Saturday. Dad had been taking me to the mall every Saturday for the past few weeks. At first I thought it was because he wanted to spend more time with me, but then I realized he's just making sure he's out of the house for Roderick's band practice, which I can totally understand. Roderick and his heavy metal band practice in the basement on weekends. The lead singer of the band is this guy named Bill Walter, and me and Dad bumped into Bill on the way out of the door. Bill doesn't have a job, and he still lives with his parents, even though he's 35 years old. I'm pretty sure Dad's worst fear is that Roderick is going to see Bill as some kind of role model, and that Roderick will want to follow in Bill's footsteps. So whenever Dad sees Bill, it just puts him in a bad mood for the rest of the day. I think I can understand. The reason Roderick invited Bill to be in his band was because Bill got voted most likely to be a rock star when he was in high school. That hasn't really worked out for Bill yet, and I think I heard Anna Reithman is in prison. So these two got voted most likely to be rock stars in high school. It's a cool idea, but gotta work on things. Anyway, me and Dad went to the mall for a few hours today, but when we got back, Roderick's band practice wasn't over yet. You could hear the guitars and drums from a block away, and there were a bunch of random teenagers hanging out in their driveway. I guess they may have heard the music coming out of the basement and got drawn to it, sort of like how moths get drawn to light. When Dad saw all those teenagers in the driveway, he totally freaked out. Dad ran inside to call the cops, but Mom stopped him before he could dial 911. Let me adjust a little bit. There we go. Mom said those teenagers weren't doing any harm, and that they were just appreciating Roderick's music. But I don't even know how she could say that with a straight face. And if you ever hear Roderick's band, you'd know what I mean. Dad couldn't relax with all those teenagers out in the driveway. So Dad went upstairs and got his boombox. Then he put in classical music CD and let it play. And you would not believe how quickly the driveway cleared after that. So this is before the classical music, and then they're heading out. Dad was pretty proud of himself for thinking that up, but Mom accused him of getting rid of Roderick's fans on purpose. What? I can't enjoy my music too? We'll read the next one, Sunday. Today, on the car ride to church, I was making faces at Manny, trying to get him to laugh. I made this one face that made Manny laugh so hard that apple juice came out of his nose. Oof. I wouldn't like that. But then Mom said, "Oh, you could have killed him." Oh my goodness. Well, once Mom put that thought in Manny's head, it was over. See, this is the reason I keep my distance from Manny. Every time I try to have a little fun with him, I end up regretting it. I remember when I was younger, Mom and Dad told me I was getting a little brother. I was really excited. After all those years of getting pushed around by Roderick, I was definitely ready to move up a notch on the totem pole. So that's what happened to him, and he thought that he could do the exact same thing. But Mom and Dad have always been super protective of Manny, and they won't let me lay a finger on him, even if he totally deserves it. Like the other day, I plugged in my video game system and it wouldn't start. I opened it up and found out that Manny had stuffed a chocolate chip cookie in the disk drive. So imagine going to start your Xbox or PlayStation and there's a chocolate chip cookie in there. How would you guys feel? And of course, Manny used the same excuse he always uses when he breaks my stuff. I think he's saying, "I'm only twee. I'm only 3. I really wanted to let Manny have it, but I couldn't do anything with Mom standing right there. Mom said she would have a talk with Manny, and they went downstairs. A half hour later, they came back up to my room, and Manny was holding something in his hands. "I'm sorry, Bubby." It was a ball of tinfoil with a bunch of toothpicks sticking out of it. Don't ask me how that was supposed to make up for my broken video game system. I went to throw the stupid thing away, but Mom wouldn't even let me do that. "Your brother made that for you. The first chance I get, that thing's going in the trash. Because mark my words, if I don't get rid of it, I'm going to end up sitting on it." Even though Manny drives me totally nuts, there is one reason I like having him around. Ever since Manny started talking, Roderick has stopped making me sell chocolate bars for his school fundraisers. And believe me, I'm grateful for that. So before, hello sir, would you like to help support? Not interested. And then after. Would you like some chocolates? How precious. So he's getting his little brother to say it. And he's talking like a little kid, so it works. Oh man. Well, I think I'm going to stop there, guys. The next chapter looks really long. So we will get into that next week. Make sure that you check to see for that recording. So, yep. I hope you guys are enjoying the story so far. We are about, let me see, we're probably going to be reading this story for another couple weeks, and then I will do another vote for the next story that you guys would like to read, okay? But make sure you can check this out at the library, or you can find one of the other Diary of a Wimpy Kid books. There's quite a few of them. So, hope you guys are enjoying it. Bye, everyone.